Types of data. Data in a cell can be of various types. Table above lists different data types in MS Excel and their users. Data type. Used to store. General. When data has no specific format. Number. When data to be stored is in numbers or digits. Currency. When data is to be expressed in terms of money. Accounting. When data needs to have currency symbol and or decimal points. Short date. When data is to be stored in DDMMYY or DDMMYYYY format. Long date. When data is to be stored in the form of Monday, July 23rd, 1979. Time. When time data is to be stored. Percentage. When percentage sign is to be added to the data. Fraction. When data is to be entered in the form of P/Q. Scientific. When data is to be entered as large number of digits. Text. When text is to be entered in a cell or numbers entered are not to be included in calculations. Special. When data to be entered has special features such as PIN code, telephone number, and so on. Custom. When you want to enter data which does not fit in any of the above formats and needs some different and unique format. These data types can be applied to cells using any of the following methods. Using the drop-down menu of the number format from the number group on the Home tab. Click on the Home tab. Click on the drop-down arrow of the number format option to open a list of data types. Click on Data Type. Using the Format Cells dialog box. Click on Home tab. Click on In the Number group to open the Format Cells dialog box. Select one of the data types from this list.
Click on OK.
Entering data in Excel. To enter data in Excel, click on the cell where you want to enter data and start typing. When you have finished typing data in the cell, press the Enter key to move to the next cell below the active cell. To move to the adjacent cell, press the Tab key. However, sometimes long data cannot be seen completely while entering it. In such a case, you can enter data by typing it in the formula bar. Click here to select the cell where data is to be entered. Enter data. Click on the formula bar and type in it if the data is long. Autofill. The autofill option is used to fill a series of data in adjacent cells. To enter the same data in several adjacent cells, first click on a cell and enter the data. Bring the pointer to the bottom right corner of the cell. The pointer will change to a solid plus sign. Click and drag this pointer to the cells till where you want the data to be filled in. Release the mouse after you reach the cell. The same data will be copied to the selected cells. You can enter different data in a particular series in adjacent cells. For example, days of a week, months in a year, serial numbers, skip counting, and so on. Enter data in the first two consecutive cells. Click on the first cell and without releasing the mouse button, drag to select the second cell as well. Release the mouse button. Bring the pointer to the bottom right corner of the second cell. The pointer will change to a solid plus sign. Click and drag this pointer to the cells where you want the data to be filled in. Release the mouse after you reach the cell. The series will be entered in all the selected cells. Activity in the lab. Enter the months of a year in a worksheet vertically using the autofill option. Steps. Click on a cell to make it active. Type January in one cell and February in the cell below it. Click on the first cell, January, and without releasing the mouse button, drag to select the second cell, February, as well. Bring the pointer to the bottom right corner of the cell. The pointer will change to a solid plus sign. Click and drag this pointer to the cells where you want the data to be filled in. Release the mouse where the pointer shows December. The series will be entered in all the selected cells. Editing data in cells. To change the text in a cell, for example A1, select the cell and start typing. Any text typed previously would be erased. If you need to edit the text in case you have made a spelling mistake, for example, then double-click on the cell. A cursor will appear which you can move using the arrow keys. The text can now be changed, entered, or deleted. Once you edit the text, press the Enter key. This can also be done by clicking on the cell and clicking on text on the formula bar. Keyboard shortcut. To edit the contents of a cell, select the cell and press F2. Saving a workbook. You can save a workbook made in Excel. To save a workbook as a file, follow these steps. In Excel, a workbook is saved with an extension XSLX. Click on the File tab. Click on the Save option to open Save As dialog box. Click on the File Text option box. Enter a file name. Click on the Save button to save the file.